Paul Skenes, Jackson Merrill, that Rookie of the Year conversation. Who should be the Rookie of the Year? And my solution is actually something that Don talked about on the broadcast in this series finale, and that's why not have a pitcher Rookie of the Year and a position player Rookie of the Year, right? For me, the MVP goes to the best position player, like the most valuable position player, and the Cy Young is the MVP, but for a pitcher. That's what the Cy Young is for. A pitcher could win both, but for me, I would just give the pitcher the Cy Young, and I would not give him the MVP. For the Rookie of the Year, why not do that? You know, us arguing, debating Jackson Merrill against Paul Skenes is stupid. It doesn't make sense. Jackson Merrill plays every day. He's a hitter. He's in center field. Paul Skenes doesn't do what Jackson Merrill does. It's like comparing Aaron Donald and Patrick Mahomes, right? It's like comparing a center and a point guard. It's like comparing a keeper and a forward, a striker in soccer. It just doesn't make sense. You know, you should have the separate award. I get it. Like usually there's the overall award MVP, but for Rookie of the Year, do you need an overall Rookie of the Year, or just have a pitcher Rookie of the Year, have a position player Rookie of the Year, and Skenes would win that, and Merrill can win that. I don't think that's that big of a deal. And then have the MVP be for position players, and have the Cy Young be for the best pitcher. I don't think that's. I think in the NFL, since the Chargers left, I haven't been following. I don't follow it super closely, but I think that they have. I know they have an MVP, but I think they have an offensive player of the year and a defensive player of the year as well. Why can't they kind of do that with the Rookie of the Year? That makes the most sense to me. And they showed the graphic. This was during the game. 288 average for Merrill, 113 hits, first in both of those categories among rookies in Major League Baseball this season, by the way. Third in homers with 15, second in OPS, 785, first in runs driven in, 59 RBI. So first in a lot of categories, top three in all of those. Impressive, right? Then you go to Paul Skenes, and he's top five in all of these categories. He's got 6 wins, 1.99 ERA, a whip under 1, 202 opponent batting average, 11.2 K per 9. It's great. Both guys have been great for their teams this year. And so picking between one when it's not like it's a shortstop against a center fielder where it's different positions, but they play every day. You could still compare the offensive numbers. You can't compare Merrill and Skenes. You know, when I am just saying I'm sticking up for my guy, Jackson Merrill, hey, he plays every day. Paul Skenes pitches once every 5 days, if that. I'm not trying to take a shot at Skenes. I'm just trying to defend my guy because he's the position player. And I'm like, I want to give him the award because he's playing every day. But it's not me trying to be, taking a shot at the Pirates or Paul Skenes. It's a situation that I shouldn't have to be in, comparing a position player against a pitcher, one of them who's going to win the award. Like, that's stupid to me. Just have a offensive rookie, have a pitcher rookie. And that's that. Really. That's the solution. If I have to give a front runner as a Padres fan, I'm going to say Jackson Merrill, and I would bring up because he plays every day, because he comes up clutch, because he plays center field and he had to transition from shortstop to left field to center field, and he's playing it really well, because all he cares about is winning, because where would this Padres team be if Jackson Merrill wasn't playing center field for them? They would not be in the first wild card spot. I will tell you that. I would guarantee you that right now. They would not be there. But where would the Pirates be without Paul Skenes? Would they be 2 games under 500, or would they be 5 or 6 games under and be totally out of the wild card race? So you can make an argument for both guys. And I think Paul Skenes would win it right now because he had more hype going into his big league debut. He's having phenomenal numbers as a pitcher. Like, that stand out more as a pitcher, as a rookie, than probably Merrill does as a position player. Right? Like, Merrill's not in the MVP conversation, while Paul Skenes is probably in the Cy Young conversation, at least, getting votes for it. So that's probably why they would go with Skenes if I'm trying to be unbiased. But Jackson Merrill has a very strong case. And that's why it's like, let's just solve this. And maybe the debate is a good thing for the game, but how about let's solve it and let's have debates among position players. Let's have Jackson Merrill against someone else. Let's have Paul Skenes against someone else. If there's not a debate, there's not a debate. That's props to that person for not having it be a debate. But debating Skenes against Jackson Merrill is stupid. It's just dumb. So, Don, thank you for bringing that suggestion up. I probably should have thought of that earlier, and maybe there's some others that have thought of that already, but that's what probably should happen.